Hi, Anna. Let me know when you can hear me. How's it
Hi,
going?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm well. Thank you. All righty. So tell me, what would you say is your main goal for our session today?
Um, I'm thinking like probably working on some worship stuff, like reviewing popular and probably working on some worship stuff because I have
Sure.
band auditions coming up. So,
Very fun. So, do you know what you're going to be doing for that?
well, I have to harmonize, like improv harmonize off of a random song, and then I have to perform like sing a song. So for the singing a song, I'm thinking maybe Abide or Gratitude or maybe or something.
Okay.
So
Nice. All right. I was just taking a couple notes. Okay. So today, then, maybe we should look at, since you have the audition coming up really soon, we should probably work on those praise songs and then maybe even work a little bit on the harmonizing on some random songs as well. All right. So have you sung today?
yes.
Excellent. Great. All right. So then, do you feel like you're pretty warmed up and ready to just dive into the songs then?
I might need like a short warm up because it's
Sure.
been a while.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it was a little bit ago. No problem at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna sing a little bit, get you going. All righty. Does your voice feel pretty good today? Is
I
it
think
feeling
so.
pretty solid? Nice. Awesome. So no like springtime sniffles or anything.
Too
That's
bad.
great. That's good to hear. Excellent. Okay, so let's get your voice moving and we'll dive into our songs from there. So let's start on a hum and then we'll open up to us. Yeah. All
I can't. So, do you think that you could try that again? I couldn't really hear the
Yeah,
um
let's
singing.
try it again. I just checked some of the settings, so hopefully this will be a little bit better. So we're starting a little bit lower and then we're going to work our way up. So starting on that middle C, on the hum to an on, we'll sigh down a fifth. Breathing in. All right, so let's sigh down. Excellent, very good. All right, so then let's try. Let's do on a scale now, and let's try on a V consonant. Let's go on. We'll start here. Let's go. So first nice and slow on the way down, and then speeding up as you come up and over and through. And on a V consonant, focusing that breath energy. 1, 2, here we go. Great, let's slide down. Nice, awesome. All right. So then let's go ahead and try now on an ooh vowel. And we're going to try doing on, let's do zoo. So let's go zoo. So zoo, o, ah, o, oo, and it's zoo. So we're doing a scale plus a note, so a ninth, all the way to the ninth. All right, breathing in. Zoo. is we're all the way up and definitely pure head voice, and then all the way to whistle register at that point. Very nice. Let's sigh down. So, very good. Let's go ahead and try an arpeggio now. All right, and let's do on. Let's do key, K, ka, key, key. Breathing in. Key, K, ka, key, key. 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 Key, ka, key, key. Key, ka, key, key. Key, ka, key, key. Awesome. Very great. Okay, good. So then again, we're all the way up getting to that whistle register at that point too. So we're doing great with that. Let's go ahead and slide down again. Ah. And then we're going to go a little bit lower. Let's do on I love to sing. 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 We're very low there, definitely bottoming out at our vocal fry. So let's try a whoop.
Ooh.
Yes, again. Whoop.
Ooh.
Nice, good. And then let's try a very good. Yes, one more of those. Excellent. Yes, very good. Okay, so then let's try. Let's see. Let's do one more descending. Let's go pweep, pweep, pweep. Breathing in. Pweep, pweep, pweep. 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 Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at those songs that you mentioned, and we'll figure out which one we want to do, Abide or Gratitude. Okay, do you have an idea of which one you think you probably might want to do?
Probably Abide.
Abide, yeah. Which version do you usually do? Like which band or singer?
I might have to check my Spotify playlist.
No problem.
Eh,
Yeah, that way I can get a, one that's a little more close to your
hmm.
one you're used to.
Um,
Is it like the Aaron Williams or New Life Worship, or I mean he's part of New Life Worship, so I'm guessing it's that one, but there are some like other versions like Integrity Worship has one up, so like different ones, but I'm guessing it's Aaron Williams.
yeah, Aaron Williams and the Worship Initiative, I
Okay,
think,
great.
one that I usually listen to.
Great. Yeah, that just helps me know which one you're thinking about. Let's try first with the lyrics, and that way you can sing along with them, and then we'll try it by yourself after that. I'm going to go ahead and just so that we don't have any lag, I'm going to send you the link, and then that way, if there is any lag, it's on my side, not for you. So that way you can pull it up on your side. All right, so that's the link in the chat there. And I'm going to have you play it from your end and then sing along with it. And that way, if there's any delays or whatnot, then you won't have it on your side. It'll just be for me.
Should I go ahead and start?
Yeah, let's try it.
My day, when I depend on you, I depend on you for the sun to rise, for my sleep. I depend on you. Oh, truth and life, you're the way that never tries. Take your time, draw teach me to love. Sailing from my deep love, inside dead as I am to rest. I depend on you. I depend on you.
Do you want to stop there for now? Because it goes on for a pretty long time. It's like 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay, great. So I assume probably they won't have you do 6 minutes in the audition. Probably more like 3 minutes, you know. So we can kind of narrow down the section of the song you want to focus on. Okay, so then thinking about what we want to do to work on this one and improve it and showcase you the best that we can. What are some things that are feeling really good at this point? And then what are some things that you feel like need to work a little bit?
Probably the emotion getting into the song feels good, and then the other part, I think I might need it in a different key because
Yeah, maybe.
so I think I might need it in a different key for
Do you feel a little bit
to find the
higher?
karaoke. But yeah, like I probably need it a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's see if we can find a better key. Yeah, like Christy Nockels does it as well. Like there are some other keys that, yeah, since it, originally is a male song, that probably has something to do with it. Mm, C. E flat. Do, do, do. What is the original? I'm going to check the compare. Do, 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 do. I think it's an A, the original. So yeah, if we do like E flat, it would definitely be better. Let me
Yeah.
see here. I'm going to check this key here. Do, do, do. Let's check here. Let's try this one and see if it feels better. It's just the instrumental. Here's the chat. Try this one. See what you think.
Okay. Should I just start it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science
think that part after that part would be a good time to stop, probably because it's
Okay.
after the verses.
Yeah. Does this key feel better to you?
A little bit, yeah. It's
A little
still
bit.
hard, but I think it's better. It's
Okay, let's see. So are you going to be singing with a track? Are you going to be singing accompanying yourself? What are you probably going to have there?
with a track, I think, like with a
Okay, yeah.
like
So we do have
this.
to find a track that we can use, right? Um, let's see. It looks like there are a few women like Crosspoint Church and Christy Knuckles did it in E, which is a half step higher than this, which was E flat. Aaron Williams did it in A. It looks like, which is pretty low. So this is quite a bit higher than where it originally was. But Christy Knuckles does it in the key of E, I think. Let me see here. So here is her version. So let's try her key and see what we think.
Mm-hmm. It can also, like, during the next couple weeks, play with different tracks too.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you might feel more comfortable if we take it just up a half step higher. You know, just that little bit sometimes can make a big difference because what we just did was E flat. So let's try her key and see what we think. So I just sent you her lyric video of it. So let's try with her version, see what we think.
For my without you, I depend on you for the sun, for my sleep. I depend on you. This is on fire. I depend on you. I depend on you. Still in front of me. Oh, I depend on you. Yes, I depend on you. as I enter this. Oh, I found you. Yes, I even found you. For eternity.
So how's that key feeling? What are you thinking?
A lot better, I
A
think.
lot better. Yeah, just it's funny how just like a small change makes a big difference. Yeah,
Mhm.
so let's see if we can find an instrumental version of hers that you could use as a track. Let's see. That looks like a lyric video. Abide, instrumental. Let's check this one. Yeah, it looks like she's singing on that one. So we might have to dig around and see if we can find it. Let's see. Yeah, it's good to know that the key of E is much better. So the Christy Nockels version is what we're looking at. Key of E, abide is what we're looking at. And I mean, worst case scenario, like I could just like, or your dad even could just record like a piano version on like an audio on your phone or something that you take in and use.
Mhm.
So you could even put it even higher if you wanted. Like if you were like, oh, I really like it in F or something, you can do that too. So maybe see, like practice with him and then see if he could record a piano instrumental for you. Just take like your phone and do like a voice memo and you could sing it with that actually. That could actually work really nicely. And then it would be what you're used to practicing on with him. So you could practice with the track, Christy Nockels track, and then you could have him listen to that and then practice it with you and then make you a track for the audition too. So that could be one option. Let's also just try a little bit of gratitude just to see, you know, how that one feels. And it might feel better. You know, you might go, you know, I really like this one. I feel like that's a better fit for me. And so this one was recorded also by a male, so we'll see how it feels. It's by Brandon Lake originally. So let's just check the key and kind of see, maybe sing like a verse and a chorus a little bit and just kind of see what you think of the key and how it's fitting in your voice. I'm going to put this into the chat. And maybe it'll be great. Maybe we can find an even better key. But we at least have an idea for Abide. So when is the audition? How long do you have till then?
Not sure. I think
Okay.
it's weeks because, well,
Sure.
so next week is spring break and
Okay.
tomorrow is when like the packet is due, but it
Oh,
has to
okay. Yeah.
be by somebody. So I don't know. I think it'll be like in
Okay.
a couple or few weeks.
Sure thing. Yeah. All right. Great.
All my words fall short. I got nothing. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again. Lord, the promise of all that you are. I'm nothing but therefore I'll sing hallelujah.
How's that one feeling? What do you think of the key? How does it feel in your voice?
I think the song feels pretty good in my voice. The key is a little bit low, but I think the like the chorus, like the range of notes in the chorus is feels pretty good.
Okay, nice. Good. Yeah. So that's good to know. We've got that as an option as well. Which one do you feel better with? Do you like the Abide in the Key of E better, or do you like this one better?
I think gratitude probably.
Okay, feels a little bit more solid. Yeah, absolutely. So let's find gratitude.
Sorry, it's just
No
like
worries at
found the one that
all.
fits like the my voice the best.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. I mean, it's an audition, so we want you to shine and, do your best. So, all right, so here is an instrumental with lyrics.
Okay.
And then, so see if you like that track. We can always look at something else as well.
Yeah.
Here's another option if we like it better. So you've got a couple options there,
Hmm.
and there are even more. So we'll try these two first. See what we think of them.
Okay. Make sure that it's on there. Okay.
TheWorshipPod.com.
To listen to the track again, I don't.
That's okay. Yeah, like where to start. Yeah.
TheWorshipPod.com.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any idea what the starting note is? Like, I think
Oh,
of the
yeah, like
track.
where to start and how it yeah, absolutely. So, um it should be the same starting note that you had like when he was singing. It should be the same original key.
Okay.
Um so when you're listening to that like strumming, so you're going to have all my words,
Your, oh my
all
word.
my words fall short. Yeah, that should be the same for the other, but I know sometimes it's a little tricky to kind of hear the timing.
Oh my word. Okay.
I'm just listening to the intro of the other. All my words fall short. Yeah, that works. Yep. Yeah. All right, great. Yeah, that's right. So you can try that again. And you might have to practice like with Brandon Lake a little bit more and to get more solid and comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Worshipmore.com. Worship.
But yeah, do you think that I should add in the bridge since it's a little bit shorter than Abide?
I mean, you can.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Okay.
they'll ask for like a certain time limit or they'll just kind of cut you off at a certain point. But I would think at most they'll probably listen to about 3 minutes at
Yeah.
most. So I would just kind of time it and see like how far you can go in this song. So if I like go ahead, 3 minutes would be it because you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Um, but the thing is, like, too, you could possibly do like an arrangement where you do like the second verse and a chorus and the bridge and a chorus, something like that, too. So I think you've got a couple options there. Um, or like, you play from where the second verse starts, but you sing the first verse because you like it better. And then, so you can kind of choose a certain arrangement. So looking at this song, what are the parts that you really would like to include?
Um, Maybe a little bit of like a short version of the bridge, and
Okay.
then definitely the chorus 2 or 3 times, and then one of the verses at least. I might want to
Yeah.
do both, but it depends on what I have time for. If I cut anything, then it'll probably
Sure.
be both
So you
verses.
could maybe start like second verse, you could do like from I've got one response. Um, and then maybe go through like you could do like I've got one response through maybe like you said you'd like to do at least a couple times through. So you'd have so throw up my hands. What do you think about trying it from the I've got one response? What would the timing be there? Let's check that. Mm, I'm trying to check. I've got one response starts at like 1:38ish. So you're about a minute and a half in then. So then you could probably go to like 4.5 minutes out towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have everything except just the very final chorus, it looks like then.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you could do that. You could start at the second verse, and then cut off at that instrumental before that final sung part. There's like that big instrumental break. So you could do like second verse through to that. Do
hmm
you like that?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay, nice. You want to try that with the track? So that would start at about, yeah, it looks like about a minute and a half in. Do you want to try? Let's try with him. So that would be the 1, 2, 3rd from the last link that I sent through, I think. After I
hmm
said Christy Knuckles, Key of E Abide, that link after it, click that one, and you'll be able to hear him too. So if you start playing it at about a minute and a half in, you'll be able to hear a little bit and then where you come in.
Okay.
And then you can time it with the instrumental later.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one response. I've got just one. If my arms stretch wide, I will worship you. Don't you get shy on me, lift up your soul. You've got a lot inside the soul. Give a man praise the Lord. Oh, don't you get shy on me, lift up your soul. You've got a lot inside the soul. Give a man praise the Lord. Need you again and again. All that I have is a heart. And I know it's not much. I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah.
All right, so what do you think of that as a cut? Like your section you want to do?
I think that's good. There's the part that's like the big like belting and saying lots of oaths and praise the Lord that I think that I could cut and then allow more time because that's not really necessary since I feel like it's like kind of showy for like a worship band audition.
Okay.
So I think it
I
would
mean, if
be
you want to show more variety and like show what you can do, I think it's okay to do it.
yeah, I could like do it but like shorten it a little bit so it's not as long.
Sure.
So like not do the entire thing but do a little bit of that to still show that off.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Absolutely. Right, so it's not like as long. You could do like a small chunk of it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you feel like doing an instrumental track of like the original will work well for you, or would you rather have like your dad kind of customize one for you?
I'd probably rather have my dad do it so
Yeah.
I could work with him on that because that way I can
Hmm.
like get the parts and wouldn't have to like skip certain parts of videos and
Right.
stuff. So,
Hmm. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
mm-hmm.
So then, hmm, so what do you think, as far as harmonizing? I feel like maybe challenging yourself to like find worship playlists and just kind of like each day try a new song and just see if you can come up with harmonies with it. Just every day find a new one and try to sing some harmonies, make some up with it. So you're going to try to find something that's in the chord progression that moves with the melody. So either being like a third below or a third above. So if I have like you're a good good father, it's who you are, right? Then I go what's in the chord? You're a good good father, it's who you are. So if I have that you're a good good father, it's who you are, right? So I try to find something that's on either below or above the melody line and try to kind of move with it, but stay on notes in the chord so that it sounds good with the context and texture of the whole band. So each day, try to pick a new song that you're going to listen to, and then you're going to try to come up with a harmony that matches it. And I don't know that you even have to do the entire thing, but at least do like with the choruses, try to come up with a good harmony on those. Yeah, because they're usually a little more repetitive. So at least try to get a solid harmony on those choruses. Does that sound like a good way to approach that in practice?
Sounds good.
Yeah. And then, like for instance, if your audition's on like a Tuesday in 2 weeks or something, if you want to maybe move our lesson to the Monday that week or something, I'm happy to do that. So when you find out exactly when it's going to be, maybe we can be sure that we meet one more time before that, just to
Yeah.
really make you feel solid going into the audition. Do you have a good idea of what you're going to do then and how to prepare and like see if your dad can help you get things ready for that?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. And then like say you guys record something, if you want to like record working with your dad and just like get my feedback on something, that I'd be happy to do that too if you want to email it to me or something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Mhm.
Alrighty. So let me know if you need any more like guidance or clarification or if you want to move that next session to a different day and we'll get that all worked out, okay?
Okay.
Awesome work today, Miss Anna.
Thank you.
Keep singing. I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Bye
Bye.
bye.